This video is for the train engine. This is the first video, so this is train engine number 1. You want to start a 2D sketch, and you're going to select the XY plane. First thing you'll do is sketch a rectangle, and then we're going to go ahead and put an arc on top of it. We want the arc to actually go out quite a bit, so that the center of that circle is right around here, somewhere inside the rectangle. If it's down here, you're going to need to redo this. We're going to dimension next. The first thing that we're going to dimension is the location of the center of that circle. So from here to that center is 1 inch. And then from the center of the circle to the bottom of your train engine is 0.375. And then we need to dimension that arc. It is 2.35. Okay. Finish your sketch. And then extrude. We want to extrude both of those figures that we drew 1.75 inches. Okay. We want to go ahead and build that hole on the right side. So we're going to do a new sketch on this plane, or this face. I'm going to project the geometry of that rectangle. And then you're going to draw 2 lines, 2 random lines. You're going to put a circle in the middle of those 2 lines. And you want to extend it so you get one of those tangent symbols showing up. Now we're going to use this constraint tangent to force the circle to be tangent to that line. So you're going to click that circle and you're going to click that line. The symbol is going to show up and you are good to go. We're going to dimension that those circles and the lines. From the midpoint to the edge of the train is 1/4 of an inch. From the midpoint to the bottom of the train, it looks like it is 1.75 inches. And then the circle itself is has a diameter of 2. Okay. We're going to trim some of the material next. We want to get rid of this portion. We want to get rid of that portion of the circle, that portion of the circle, this portion of that line, and this portion of that line. Once you have that, you can finish the sketch. And now we're going to extrude that shape, and you have to be careful to select just that shape. And you want to go all the way through. And then hit OK. And there, that part has been cut out. We are going to go ahead and put on the rest of that train engine. So we are going to go to the front of the train engine, right click, do a new sketch. We're going to project the geometry, and then we're going to make a rectangle down here that is going to be 2 inches by 0.875 inches. If you didn't hit tab to be able to put that in, you can go ahead and just click, and then you can dimension it yourself. The next thing we're going to do is put a circle right there in the center. And if you guys can see underneath my cursor, there's a dotted line that's grabbing the geometry of that of the center of your rectangle. So if you can grab it, you can go ahead and do that since it's supposed to be right there center anyways. The diameter of your circle is supposed to be 0.75 times 2. And now we are going to dimension the rest of it. midpoint of the circle. Ooh, see if I can grab it. Down to the very bottom of the train is supposed to be at a distance of 1.375. Okay, that's what it should look like. I'm gonna hit finish sketch, and then we want to extrude both shapes. And it is supposed to be 5.5 minus 1.75. Right, that is the first part of your train engine. Make sure you hit File, Save As, your initials _ train engine. When you start video number 2, you can continue working, but if you've closed it out, make sure you open it, and then you can start working on it.